Good afternoon. My background is I'm in the bottom or on the top. I'm a nurse. I have many years experience in from the intensive care unit, and I have teach many thousand nursing students in medication management. So,
yes. Okay, do you hear me now? This is really weird to be on that side suddenly. And I'm Caroline Cruaud, and I'm Associate Professor of Pedagogy in EDU, the Unit for Digitalization and Education Quality. And my background is in foreign language learning and game-based learning, actually, gamification.
When I worked in the intensive care unit, I was very interesting in how to do medication management safe, and it depends on the individual nurse and doctors, but also in good organization and good systems. This study, the background of this study is that drug administrations are obviously errors is a serious problem, not only in Norway but worldwide. Most errors in drug administration are related to repair, preparation and distributions to the patients, and not medication calculation. Many people think that calculations is the problem. There are pedagogical challenges with traditional teaching because students have no experience with medication administration. For example, struggling with difference in dose and quantity. There are some research we have found. There are, for example, one about a Finnish study about the importance of maintaining and developing skills in drug management is pointed out. It's important to regularly use different teaching strategies and verify nurses' medical competence. There's another systematic review about VR. VR provides meaningful, contextual, and situated learning experience. It can increase confidence, skill retention, and performance. In healthcare training, VR can improve learning outcomes through repetitive use and high levels of immersions. Our title is Drug Administration in Nursing Undergraduate Education with Dual Medicine Room, a realistic learning arena. We are a part of an evaluation study with Høgskolen i Innlandet and with Bergen.
Okay, so in this study we're using the virtual medicine room that has been developed by FUND. It's a company based in Hamar. And in this room that is that is representing a medicine preparation room that you would find in a hospital. The student can go through different cases, 20 cases as by now, with increasing complexity. So they get different patients and they have to prepare medicines correctly for them. I'm just going to show you a video so that it's a bit clearer. Let's see. An introduction to... You can see happy people using VR. So as you can see, the students can grab different type of medicine and combine them, and they have to select the correct amount according to the patient file. It's a patient. It's changing my life, I know. Oh, these videos. Definitely gonna buy that app. That's perfect. But okay, so we're using this medicine room, and that was something I hadn't expected. VR will change your life. Anyway, so in our study, we're looking at how does the use of this virtual medicine room can affect the students' understanding of the concept of dose, strength, and quantity in drug administration. So those three concepts are very important in healthcare. So you should know how much you should put and how many you should deliver, and of course the strengths of what you're preparing. So here we're interested both in their understanding, their knowledge about those concepts, but also their experience of learning in a virtual environment. So we have the two aspects. The research design that we will be using, because this is a very preliminary phase, is that we're going to have a pre-test both on this knowledge test about the concept, but also a questionnaire about previous experience and efficacy or self-efficacy questionnaire. So something about coping, how do they feel they can handle doing these tasks. Then they will get to test all of these exercises, or some of them in the virtual medicine room. And afterwards we'll test them again on their knowledge about dose, strength, and quantity, and their self-ability or self-efficacy questionnaire. We will also be gathering exam results because they're taking the exam in this course really short after the testing. So we thought we might as well gather them and see if we see any difference here. After all of this, we will conduct some interviews, not with all students, but with some of them in focus group, because we want to learn more in a qualitative way about how did they experience learning in the virtual environment? Did they get any different experience linked to their knowledge and understanding of, for example, an amount, a dose, and everything? So it's a small study, so we will be selecting about 30 students that will conduct the VR experiment and a regular lecture. And then 30 students that will be our control group will have only the regular lecture. All of them also have paper assignment that they can train with. So everyone is provided with some kind of training for the exams. And our exclusion criteria is that we will not use any students with previous experience from healthcare, because they will already have manipulated this kind of like needles or pills or different other elements. So that will be skewing our results.
Yeah. So now in October, we hope to have a pilot with the vernepleier is called in Norwegian, also disability nursing education students in Porsgrunn. In November, December, the included students will be done eye examination, and in January 22 we have data collection and the exams.
I actually forgot to mention the eye examination. This is a parallel study run by IMERS that will look at the same students. And then here we go, actually. We have some references. Any questions? Now can I give myself some chocolate?